stuff and I'm so strung out. Well, I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on, like I blister in the sun. Let me go on, big hands, I know you're the one. Body beats, I stain my sheets, I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she's at the end, she is starting to cry. Let me go on, like I blister in the sun. Let me go on, big hands, I know you're the one. Strung stuff and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. And when I'm walking, I strut stuff and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. And body beats, I stain sheets, I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she's at the end, she is starting to cry. Walking, I struck stuff, and I'm so strung out. Well, I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on, like I blister in the sun. Let me go on, big hands, I know you're the one.
Hello everybody, how you doing? It looks like it's just me for now at least. We have some interesting mixes to go over here, but I'm going to say hi to everybody in chat first, but there are some submissions this week. I'm telling you, one of them, I wish I have already put the stuff in the Bull City cart, the stuff I'm missing. That excites me when I'm that excited. It reminds me of one commercial liquid that we actually used to love. One that we actually tested and then got for free, but still wound up loving it. That said, I hope everybody's doing well. Dave Lloyd and Canadian Vapor are doing their Canadian best to be first, and apparently Dave beat him out by a smidge. Good to see you guys. And then they go for a while, and then Mallory jumps in and has a little bit of fun talking about Chicago, which made me crave a deep dish, and then thought about maple syrup as well. Then we keep going, and then we got let's see. Oh, you guys had some interesting talk. Lady Liberty's here. Bob Ohms Too Low's here. Brenda Sarah, good to see you. Deb22, good to see you. Dave Lloyd keeps on going strong through the chat. Swaggy's here. Love you, Swaggy. Yeah, Swaggy, you wait until when I came up with, you're gonna love it. Rocky Tooney. Yep, that's I was just saying, Rocky. Yeah, you got one there that I'm craving. But that said, yeah, it's good to see everybody here, and yeah, we got some good ones for an odd week. Yes, this is a weird week, but it has to do with the release today. Today's release is Black Licorice by VSO, so of course, what better theme than to have a theme about, unique flavors, because it's unique. And what else, the theme for me to go after, but I actually went after Fresh 03's made a black licorice ice cream. Well, I made a black licorice milkshake, which I just put up, and I just mixed it before the show in case I was alone. So that said, you guys check this out in just a second here. Let me get it on the right ones. I'll start with this one because this will give you an idea of what this is, and it's actually delicious. Here you go. Black licorice milkshake. Black licorice VSO at 3%. French vanilla thick from Wonder Flavors at 1%. Malt VSO at 1%. Milkshake from Cap at 2.5%. Super Sweet Perulum at 0.5%. Vanilla Bean Ice Cream Flavor West at 3%. And Vanilla Gelato from Wonder Flavors at 1.5%. And that is quite tasty. I'm actually quite impressed with it. But I don't want to go too far from that. I want to go to the other one that's actually got my interest for the day. So now that you got that, here's one here from Rocky Tooney here. Latte de Mentha. And he has this both on both ELR and on all the flavors. But this one here, you got a nice picture of a nice, like creme de milk. Like mint milk right there. Mint milk, very refreshing Italian drink. You can now enjoy it in a vape to beat the summer heat. Rocky Tooney original. Made for the show for today. But it's Flavor West Candy Cane, which I have, finally. Flavora Cream I have. 101 creamy milky undertones. 3.4%, sorry. Candy Cane. 1% Flavora Cream. 2% 101. 0.2% Flavora Ice. I didn't have that one, so I did add it. Sweet Coconut from Flavora at 0.25. That is another one I had to add. But I added those. Rocky, when you get me to add flavors to my cart, it sounds really good. Like this reminds me of that Candy Cane MTL we had. Unfortunately, it was Nick Salt, so that was a little harsh for us, so we never actually finished the whole bottle. But yeah, steep. Apparently, it's pretty good right off the shake, almost 1 day steep. So that actually looks delicious, Rocky. And I'm actually going to not go through them all at once, but I do have to do this one. Somebody was pretty excited about this one from Bob. Dental payments. But, so VSO cinnamon at 0.25. VSO cream cheese at 1. VSO fresh bread at 1.5. 1-on-1 powdered sugar at 1. I like how you both used a 1-on-1, two of the better ones. Wonder Flavors, pretzel dough. I do not have that one. I'm going to have to get that. At 2. VSO raisin at 0.6. VSO sweet at 0.25. And I believe, yes, I'm only missing that pretzel dough. So I'm going to have to order that too. And they actually said it actually tastes pretty much exactly like that pretzel looks. So I thought that was pretty impressive right there. Let's see, we also, yeah, there it is again. He has that, like I said, they're both on both ELR and ATF. Thank you guys for submitting those. It is fun when we get these unique flavors. Not to mention the fact that when we get these flavors, I'm going to be able to mix with these later. Try to get some of these for like, well, I don't know which episodes they'll all come into, but I'm sure that they're going to fit into some episodes as we keep going along. And especially with the ones that get on all the flavors, that way they can use all the flavors, because that's usually what's used unnoted. Lately, I've been pulling them off ELR because a lot of the profiles are very niche on the flavors we have. And, well, I don't want to mix the same thing that Dave and Emily and everybody's been mixing 1,000 times over, or pulling from the 5 or 6 recipes on there, and then have Daniel and Sam not have anything. Hello, Pippa. Mowgli. I didn't see you sneak in there. Daniel's here. Speaking of food, yes, apparently Sam's been playing with a bunch of butts today. He's been smoking some butts in some kind of big roasting smoker. So, yeah, that looked good. That said, flavor profiles. Yes, and again, I think that Nightbot's already done it, but I will copy this and throw this down there too, just in case. But this should be live, and yes, get the new licorice, black licorice, if you like black licorice. I know it's a niche flavor. You like it or you don't. I'm telling you right off the bat, when you open up the black licorice, it smells just like Zambuca. 100%. And yeah, I mixed that up. The black licorice milkshake. Oh, that's really good. It's not, I know I didn't use Wendy's milkshake base, but I think this is like a shortcut, not quite as many flavors version if you don't want to mix up a big thing. It's pretty damn good. I think this one might make Fresh proud, I hope. Definitely has that black licorice to it. Zambuca. Yeah. But unique flavors. I know, Dave, you've been trying a little bit of it going down the savory route. That is definitely a unique flavor route as well. We have all these different ways we can mix and things you wouldn't do it. Like black licorice milkshake. Yes, I kind of cheat. It's not 100%. This isn't all me. Yes, it's new flavor, but the profile is actually based off a weird one that Fresh did a while back that made us all kind of scratch our heads. Coffee is key. But no, we had I don't know, Rocky. That latte and actually the pretzels. Yep, I'm adding the pretzels. While I'm talking to you guys, I'm adding that pretzel dough. So I can, what is it? Pretzel dough by Wonder Flavors. Sorry, it's taking me a second here, but I want to make sure I get it. Yeah, that's easy because it's the only pretzel dough available on ELR. So that was simple. But there, now it's added in my cart. Even though I lost my cart and had to restart it again. If anybody else has had to deal with that, it's just fun. Yeah, it's just me. You guys can hop in anytime if you want, Sam. If you're not working or busy with the kids. I know if family comes first. Yeah, I know, that's the sad thing. And this is one of those ones where Swaggy suffered to make it. So if you like it, if you like black licorice, you definitely should pick this one up because it's not one he really enjoyed testing. I will say I enjoy tasting it because I don't mind black licorice, but I had it 2%. It's a little sweet, so I turned it up to 3 so I could taste it a little better. I'm almost thinking 2.5 might be like the sweet spot, but if you want to taste it, 3% works. Over all the creams I have. I got some pretty heavy creams and a lot of vanilla notes in there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rocky, if you do try it, I'd say start at 2%. But yeah, I can get that. It's kind of like some of the strawberry ones. The strawberry cream episode we just did last night was a little tough for me to think of because I've had some strawberries and creams in the past that just weren't that great, So some of those commercial liquids. It was the same flavor and over again. And then if you get a spitty pod and you have the MTL liquid in you get a spitty pod, you even remember that flavor. It's almost like throwing up on an alcohol. It's a memory in your head you can't get out. I just picked up the Green Goblin, so that would be possible too, Mallory. I also have the Flavora energy drink too. I mean, there's different options there. So yeah, that would be a possible. Just add energy drink to it, and you got Jaeger bombs. It's like pineapple on pizza. I won't say no, but definitely judge you unless it has bacon. What if it has Canadian bacon? Which means it's just ham and pineapple, which is a true Hawaiian pizza. I mean, technically, it's bacon. We'll have to see what Sam says about that one. Yeah, energy flavors. Do we have an energy drink episode coming up? Because there are quite a few energy drinks. Yeah, I do like this. This is pretty good. Took right off, put together my boys' bunk bed. Oh, nice, Friction. Happy to hear that. Yeah, I got some help from the put the bunk bed and they got everything together. That's awesome. Baby doing good. Everybody's healthy, Friction. Hey, Michael. Bacon, pineapple, and oh yes. Bacon, pineapple, jalapeno go really well together on a pizza. I like lots of things on a pizza. Now, if you're doing just pineapple as a main garnish, you got to have some form of like heavy meat, bacon preferable. The ham is even not quite enough. I have to be honest. Yeah, jalapeno actually just goes with bacon like so well. Within the next week, I'll probably get a few pictures up when I make them. I'm going to make my bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers on Blackstone. I'll be making them this week. Been looking forward to that. Milk and honey pizzas, Rocky, do you just go for a swim and then just drench it off and just throw it on there? Is that how you make your pizza dough? You don't even need to, add any milk to your pizza dough or anything. You just kind of like get out of the pool and just start fluffing your dough with a little bit of, put a little flour on your hands. You're all set. Why am I alone? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't see Adam on Sunday either. I hope everything's okay. That said, I don't know. There's some invites out there. We might see some people pop in. Maybe they're busy with family. Yeah, hold the dough. But yeah, definitely that new black licorice sounds really good. We can also make another recipe. Is anyone else? Hawaiian pizzas. Yep. Wait a minute. Is that true? It was made by a Greek grandmother. So why was it called a Hawaiian pizza? Just because it had, this is Hawaiian because it has a tropical fruit? I'm thinking. Yeah, we could always make more stuff with it. I mean, the Jaeger bomb thing, maybe I'll start doing that right now while we talk. I'll keep an eye on chat as well. But let's do that. Let's make like a Jaeger bomb. Let's see. I don't know about this. I'm blaming Mallory if this doesn't turn out good. I'll blame myself. Jaeger bomb maybe is what I'll call it. I don't know about this. It's going to be funny. I will try to mix it too before the end of the show, but here we go. I feel like we might need... Jaeger bomb is just energy drink. I know Flavora. There's Adam right there. Adam's coming. I'm a little scared of this, I'll be honest. Kind of terrified of this idea. We're going to want that to come through, so... Now, see, we got the Green Goblin energy, and then we got the energy drink Flavora. I will say the energy drink Flavora is pretty spot on, so we'll just go with that. We'll add some sweet. Well, we already have that, so we'll go with just VSO sweet. At 0.25. This is going to be just a basic one, but... There you go, Mallory. This is just for you. I'm not sure. This is going to be just for you, Mallory. And I'm going to put those links in chat in just a minute. Actually, I believe Bob and... Rocky does not... Why does Rocky not have a wrench? Throw a wrench at Rocky. There we go.
Hey, Tim.
Yep.
I want to play you an audio clip right quick, and you need to listen and listen good.
Okay.
Reflect any of this stuff. But I'm telling you right now, if you've been waiting for the right time to buy a graphics card, and you think that time is going to be when they launch 40 series, I've got news for you. Don't wait. Buy your graphics card today. And here's why. Well, actually,
I was. How do you know what I was doing looking at right before the show?
I need to watch the rest of this video after the show to find out why. Apparently, NVIDIA is doing some shady shit with releases again and with prices again for the 4000 series. Yep. Because they are a money-grabbing fucking corporation like any other company.
I was just looking at the graphics cards. Some of them with the Prime deals going on aren't too bad.
I haven't even
actually,
shit.
I saw the upgrade for yours, not yours, the next step up, actually on sale for a decent price today.
Well, the next step up for mine is the 3060 Ti. I want a 3080. Yep. That's 2 steps up.
Oh, it was a 3080. It was a 3080. I thought that was next. But here's the Jaeger bomb, maybe. Black licorice VSO at 3%. Energy drink Flavora at 1%. And sweet from VSO at 0.25%. There you go. There you go, Mallory. Merry Christmas.
I mean, the one I would get is on sale, but it's 5% off only.
Yep.
$869.
Oh, yeah. I saw those new ones. Yes, there's another one there. Yep.
That's not new. That was released before my card. That's what I would get. This one's 12 gig. This one's a fucking $1,000 and it's on sale.
Yeah, Sam, actually, those butts looked really well. You should see all the butts that Sam touched today. He touched all kinds of butts. They're all nice and smoking hot, but he did. He played with quite a few. Pork butts. He was smoking them. Yeah, I was looking. I was seeing that, Swaggy. I was looking. Yeah, trust me. Wishing it was, that my bank account had the reflection of what I want in there. Wishing. But, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Cerny's right. So right.
Yep.
All the 4000 series, basically, you have to have a bare minimum 1,000-watt power supply these days.
I saw that too. I saw that they're kind of up the power supply.
Well, it's because they have such a draw now because they have so many cores in them. They're like basically a computer on their own fucking graphics cards these days.
And then you're gonna have to have like the liquid cooling because you might have to get that.
If you have 6 fans in your case, you should never have overheating problems. Unless you have everything fucking overclocked. And if you have a 4000 series, like you shouldn't need to overclock anything.
That's true.
I can't even fuck that. I would never go that far with computers. There's no reason to. Fucking Disney makes Pixar movies. I mean, granted they use server racks and farms and shit, but like
which company was it that did that with the RAM? Which one was it with the RAM? The unique RAM. Which company was it? It was coming out with the unique RAM that you can only get their RAM and their PCs as they're coming out.
Never heard of that. I mean, server motherboards do that, where you have to use like error correcting RAM and shit in them.
It was one of the big ones.
HP and Dell are like that, but you shouldn't buy an HP or a Dell if you want to fucking change your RAM or anything in your computer ever. Build your own. It's more satisfying. There's a million people out there to fucking help you if you don't know what you're doing. I hadn't built a computer in 10 years, 15 years at least. And all I did was watch Jay's 2 Cents and fucking Linus Tech Tips and talk to Larry and Lumi.
Yeah, like what Swaggy was just saying too. If you're overclocking one of the modern GPUs, you're not going to want to fan cool it. You want to, I mean, for one thing, with the cost,
modern GPU, that's the thing. You have no reason to. They have 12 gig frame buffers and run at fucking 2,000 gigahertz. That's all because I can. Literally, it's a dick waving contest. It's all it is. It's overclockers it's jerking each other off on forums. I've never even installed MSI Afterburner on my computer. I could totally overclock my graphics card. No reason to. Like maybe if I was doing like a render of like animation, maybe I would overclock it temporarily and then get rid of the overclock settings just for the render.
And yes, Dave, stay away from the pork because pork has carbs. Well, most of it does if it's smoked or cured.
I love
cured. And no desserts. Dave just had high blood sugars the other day, so we want to make sure he stays good and healthy. Want him good and healthy.
Oh, well, you run Linux because you're smart. I used to run Linux on my my desktop box, Cerny. So, like my old tower that I had. I was thinking about dual booting this one, actually, but I do too much stuff in Windows, so it's pointless.
Do you remember when overclocking you used to use the jumpers to overclock?
Yeah, you use jumpers. You had to go in your BIOS and set shit, and then fucking tweak jumpers on your damn board. Yep, pre-2000s.
Yep,
sure, even fucking into the 2000s. Now every modern motherboard that you buy has like a fancy graphical BIOS now. You know, it looks like its own operating system and shit, and everything's graphical and fancy, smartly laid out.
I don't know about smartly laid out. Mine's not that new, but it's new enough to the point where it has
4 years old, but the BIOS is so nice. I have an MSI.
The BIOS looks fancy in this one. It does. The BIOS on it, but I would not say easy, but it is.
God.
It's an HP. That's why it's got a specific bias.
They use their own shit.
Yeah, it's not bad looking, but it's not easy to navigate. It's actually a very difficult BIOS to navigate. You actually have to look stuff up, and then even then, they don't give you all the parameters. You're not allowed to change certain things. HP and Dell have been known for that for like over a decade.
So this is what my BIOS looks like when I start my computer, basically. It's like super pretty. You know, you click overclock settings and they're all there. You click settings, all your basic settings are there. You can save and load fucking profiles for overclocking. Like, I want to start the computer with my overclock settings today. And it'll fucking do it. It's beautiful.
Don't test him, Sam. Adam might be able to do that for you if you really want it.
What's that?
Render your mom's farm's eye. I mean, technically.
I don't even know what that means. Anyways.
The brown eye.
I don't think that's what that means. Honestly.
See, now, I was kind of hoping that I'd see Dave in on this. I mean, on this strange one, because he has some of the unique flavors. Like, let's be honest. What's that? Oh, the other. Okay.
It's oregano. I'm going to fucking make a dinner salad right now.
But with all the savory flavors that everyone's picked up, if anyone has any of the savory flavors, I know that we could actually just get into even drink mixes and pick up, mix up or look up some of Mandalorian's.
Is that what we're talking about today? Savory vapes? You got me seeing savory.
Well, it's not light savory. Light savory, that's it. Yeah.
Filled with fucking electrical fucking energy and the force.
Yeah. The force be with you. I did just finish watching up the
Obi-Wan?
The Obi-Wan one. Just finished that up.
Any of it yet. I will though.
I thought I had a few more left, and then I just watched it and it was like, oh, that's it? Crap. Okay.
People fucking make fun of me, but I don't honestly really give that much of a shit about the Mandalorian. But Obi-Wan, I do. He's a classic character.
They made it interesting. They filled in a plot that didn't need to be filled, but yet they made it entertaining. I like it. I like the way they did it. That's all. I mean, they didn't ruin anything, but yet they added more somehow. It's kind of interesting. I'll give Disney credit. They didn't destroy what I thought they were. The way they were going, I thought it was going to destroy everything, and it didn't. Didn't destroy the integrity.
Did they show Darth Vader's lava castle in Obi-Wan?
Yep. Yep.
That comes back? Okay, because that was in Rogue One, wasn't it? They showed that in Rogue One, I think. I only saw that once. That was like the most pointless fucking fan service movie ever made. Fight me!
And it's in Mustafar. Yeah, and actually they and I actually, if you ever played Star Wars Galaxies, it was actually one of the things you had to do is do like a raid.
I was gonna say, invade that motherfucker. That's cool as shit.
Yep.
Nice.
It wasn't he wasn't there at the time, thankfully, because if he was there, he probably would have killed you. But
he would have detected your ass the second you fucking landed.
Yep.
Who is this?
Wasn't there, but I'll tell you, it was actually a difficult raid. Hey, Apathy, good to see you.
Jam. That's his name, Jam. With an M.
Apathy made his own. I saw Apathy mixed up his own super sweet the other day from the chemical makeup. That was kind of interesting. See, I hadn't actually seen anybody do that in like forever. I think you had to look it up specifically, and seeing him post that, I was like, wow, I didn't know anybody really did that anymore. I thought pretty much everybody just, picked it up now. There's so many different sweeteners out there. And he even described why he liked it that way versus a lot of the commercial sweeteners. I found that entertaining and interesting. And he also gave the chemical makeup how to make it. So that's something I didn't actually know. Cherokee, good to see you.
Prefer specific sweeteners. Our friend Liana used to use monk fruit and nude nicotines, like erythritol or one of those like sweeteners that nobody uses, but she used those in tandem, like both of those, and that's how she sweetened every one of her liquids. And she's like, "It's just the sweetener that combination that works for me." And I was like, "Cool, interesting." Oh, you guys got fresh jam? Talk to me more about that.
Black raspberry jam.
Oh my god!
I've been picking the black raspberries. That's why I got. If you notice, like that's not too bad right now because it was raining today, so I can get out there. But my arms keep on getting all scratched up. Other than this from the car, but the rest of my scratches have been from picking berries.
Bushels of berries.
Yeah, picking a bunch of berries, and then bringing them in so she can cook them up and cook some pancakes too as well.
Oh boy, I'm coming there.
Yeah, homemade pancakes, nothing like it. Unfortunately, we're out of the homemade syrup, so we have to actually use some store-bought syrup. I hate that because it feels like I feel like I'm giving in. Probably like if apathy had to use a commercial sweetener, you're giving in. Even if it's a sweetener that fits your profile, it's still like, yeah.
Always use super sweet. Although I have Flavor West sweetener. I haven't used it yet though.
I have been using a lot of this because I got it in the bulk, the Pearl super sweet. I kind of now getting more used to that and not having that citrus note in it from the Capella.
Never got a citrus note from super sweet.
I didn't.
Everyone who gets that, I'm like, all right, you must have a way more strong tongue than me because I don't taste any of that.
I never really noticed it until I tried the Pearl. I mean, when I tried the two side by side, I was like, oh. There is a citrus note here. This weird, like, almost like, a carbonated soda. Like, some of them have, like, versus, like, the Soda Stream. There's almost that weird note. It's kind of like that minuscule of a note. But it's there. It is definitely there. And I didn't realize it until I started using the Perlum. And then I use Swaggy Sweet quite often now. And I finally got to the point where stevia-based sweeteners don't bother me anymore. That's actually helped me a great deal. Swaggy, by the way, thank you for that. Because not only because of that did I get used to that, but I'm actually able to sweeten like my coffee and everything with, without feeling like I'm gonna like get sick. I like that you have a battery to change. That makes me a little jealous. Oh,
that's literally why I bought this one instead of the one somebody else bought. Not you, somebody else. I'm not gonna say their name, but because I wanted.
There you go, Adam.
That
really shows up. Yeah. That does not even look like that. Man, you can see actually the little pieces of the berry in there. You can't even see that if you look at the jar. It looks so much darker in person.
I will destroy a fucking English muffin with butter with that shit. Just destroy it. Come on, baby. There we go. Now she's heating up.
You got it fixed.
Got a brand new battery. Look how fast it's fucking heating up. Oh, it's at 73. It's at 80. Those are Celsius, by the way.
Now, is Rocky still here? I was kind of curious about that. Well, maybe someone else can answer this. I just put it in my list. It's in my cart. The Flavor Ice. Have you tried that as a coolant?
Negative. I've only used Polar Blast and WS-23 and then Coolado, but we don't talk about that.
Well,
I've got on my shelf for 3 years without being touched.
I've got most of the cooling things just to try them and compare them to each other. And I'm not sure if we have an episode on that, but if we don't have an episode on coming up for that at some point noted, I'll do one on here at some point.
The best trick is fucking WS-23 and Polar Blast, dude, because you get it on the in and you get it when you blow it out too. It just works.
And yes, English muffins are the best one for carbs. As far as the carbs go, English muffins are a little more friendly than a lot of the other options. Carb-wise, they're a little bit lower.
Always got English muffins.
They're still high, but they're lower.
One of my favorites. Slap a piece of cheese, throw a fried egg on there, fucking some seasoned salt and some pepper.
English muffins actually make good buns for burgers too.
Sure. Hell yeah. Get a box of frozen sausage patties, fucking breakfast sausage patties. You can fucking make those in the morning. It's so good. Just fry them bad boys up. 220. Ow! I've been waiting for this all day.
Yeah, you were saying that. Plain oatmeal for breakfast. That's not a bad idea. I avoid that because I don't do breakfast well. My sugar spikes in the morning, Dave. That's when mine spikes.
I like breakfast for dinner.
So I have to wait for my breakfast. That's why if you guys see me and I like I haven't eaten dinner yet, there's a reason. Because if I try to eat, it's like I got to delay. I got to wait like 2-3 hours after I get up before I can have anything with carbs in it. Otherwise, my sugar spikes. And my last meal of the day can be late, but it has to be low carb. But if I have my first, it's messed up.
Is coffee with a fuck ton of sugar in it. The worst meal ever, but that's pretty much always my first meal is 2 cups of coffee. I don't have any more than 2 cups.
Swaggy talked me into starting to use some of that liquid stevia-based sweetener stuff, and actually it works in my coffee. I mean, that was hard. That was a hard transition for me because that was the hardest thing for sugar for me is not having just a little bit of sugar in my coffee every day. It's like, yeah. Yeah, if it's just the pork, there's no carbs. It's only if you add them or if they're cured. A lot of times the cure is actually what causes it. Like hams are one of the worst. Like a lot of hams are cured with carbs, with some kind of sugar. Bacon can be too. Well, keep an eye on your bacon. If you're trying to do a keto diet and you're realizing, maybe it isn't working as good as you thought, check your ingredients because you never know. Check the back of your bacon and stuff like that because keto, they're not always keto friendly. A lot of those will have quite a bit of carbs, especially when you get your maple bacon or, if it's really got that nice, rich maple flavor or a something like that. The hickories aren't quite so bad usually, but.
Oh my God. I almost passed out. I think fucking kicked the shit out of me just now.
I typically, sometimes we eat 3 times a day, but I can't have my first meal early. Just can't. I have to wait until afternoon, at least around noon or afternoon. About when most people eat their lunch is when I start eating my breakfast. But that's it. You get used to it. I always was that way. I was never a breakfast person, so I think my body just got used to it, and now I'm stuck with it.
Yeah, I don't like eating breakfast for breakfast. I've always been a breakfast for dinner. Like a breakfast in the late evening, like you go out to a sit-down restaurant and you have bacon and eggs and pancakes at fucking 8 o'clock p.m., That was my jam. Fucking Denny's and shit,
Yeah, and that's a funny thing because I lived, my work was right next to Denny's. When I worked for GE, it was right next to Denny's. So I'd go to Denny's. If I worked nights, I'd go at like 6 a.m., but I'd have steak, at 6 a.m. Sure. But if we went to dinner, like in the afternoon, if I didn't, I'd either get a burger or pancakes because that's when I want them. When we eat pancakes, it's usually either for our lunch, which is technically dinner time. I mean, and yeah, Swaggy, you're right, bratwurst. I could not believe it when I started looking at carbs and realizing how bad bratwurst are. One brat can have, some of those are even worse. They're actually worse than 10 carbs. It's funny because even the cheese ones, whatever cheese they're using in those is like really, really full of carbs because the cheese
worst fucking cheese of all time. It's delicious though.
It's delicious, but it's so bad for you.
I did see your message, Apathy, and yeah, I got up with Fitty. Thank you for that, by the way. We discussed. Got my fucking Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream on the way.
Oh, really? No crap.
He saved me from fucking making an order just for that alone. He was like, well, I'll just send you some, dude. I have like 5 gallons of it. And I was like, that would be cool, man. Appreciate it. I owe him now. Does he like punk? Does Fitty like punk? Send him an Eddie Larson's shirt. If I can get some fucking back in stock, I still owe Frank one. I might just have to order Frank one from our online store. Because I think the only Eddie Larson's t-shirts that we have now are 3X and 4X. And from Fitty's picture, he didn't look that big. Meter was like, send them my way, dude. Because I think Meter's 3.
Swaggy, you're fine as long as you don't go out to eat dinner with Larry, because that's when you go a little crazy with your carbs, and then they worry a little bit. Oh, Swaggy's going to Larry. Okay, please be his sugar. Okay, please have his sugar be okay. You just start chanting a mantra. Be okay, Swaggy. Be okay.
over easy burger. Eggs over easy on a burger and the yolk fucking drips down the sides and shit. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm looking at Rocky's talking there. I'm looking at his recipe, still thinking, God damn it, why don't I? If I had that sweet coconut, I'm almost tempted to just, what is the other one? Coconut extra might work, but it's not quite the same. I don't know. I have it in a cart. I'm gonna order it.
Swag sees some of the desserts that I post in our chat, and it's probably more carbs in that than he eats in a fucking week.
Yep. What about that?
Lives vicariously through me.
What is that? That drink there that you guys had there? That the one you guys. Oh, what is that, Swaggy? That like
What's
a latte.
That, at the brewery, the Saigon latte.
The Saigon latte. The carbs in that alone would probably put me in a diabetic coma for a week.
It's their beer, I believe. The restaurant and brewery that they go to, I think it's one of theirs. I haven't had one of those in forever, Mallory. Are you from the Midwest, Mallory? Only Midwest people know about Portillo's.
Chocolate cake shake. That's something. I mean, I don't hear that much. That would be something interesting to make too. Which way? What kind of? Now you've had that the Portillo's. Is it the Portillo's?
Chicago, Mallory, if you weren't aware, by the hat.
Yeah, you guys both live in Chicago. Yeah.
Freaking A! I had no idea.
But their chocolate cake. What kind of chocolate is it in a chocolate cake? Is it like a dark chocolate or like a nice, like fluffy, rich chocolate? What kind of chocolate cake is it in that shake?
It's like Duncan Hines cake mix shake, kind of.
So that gooey
like
chocolate.
Your brown standard cake mix, kind of. It's good. It's very rich.
Keto.
It's not like a Burger King chocolate shake or anything like that, you know? It's like actually like rich. It's not just like melted fucking ice cream.
Keto blondies. Apathy. Send me that recipe. That sounds really good. Burger with the yes. I agree, Bob. It's one of the ways I like it. Like a burger with it's been a while since I had a runny yolk, like egg on top. But egg on a burger, that was something we grew up with.
Everyone's like, I'm 6'3" in this. Holy shit, you guys are all giants. Cherokee's a giant. You realize? I don't know why. I just never associated Cherokee with being 6'3".
I did not realize that either.
For transparency's sake, I'm 5'11" and I weigh about 150 probably right now. 155 maybe at the most. Probably 150. I lost like 7 pounds when I got sick. But I'm muscle though.
Say I can do the yolk.
Strong for a skinny boy.
Paul, I can do the yolk. What I can't do is I can't do sunny side up. That slime layer for me is a no. I can't do that slimy white yolk, the white of the egg. It has to be at least over easy. I can't do it. Oh, I still have a question. We were just talking about that when I was visiting my family in New York, and this might turn some people off. If anybody's getting hungry, I'm going to ruin it for you right now. Just a warning. There used to be this one guy that was in a half-ass way related to me through my cousins. But he used to pay us for freshwater clams. We used to catch the freshwater clams, and he would eat them raw. Not only the freshwater, and they're extra gross anyway, but then the raw too. Oh. He'd pay us for them, but he'd always eat one while he'd pay us for them. It's like,
yeah,
always made me want to vomit. Always made me want to vomit.
I'll eat them cooked, but I don't want them fucking raw.
Freshwater clams are not good to begin with. You need that salt factor. You just do. Yeah. But then you had the fact that it was a raw. Ugh. That takes a special type of stomach and palate to be able to eat those.
I'm about to buy these bad boys because they're half off right now.
Nice.
Yes. I haven't had some in like fucking 15 or 20 years. I had low top Doc Martens for work. These but I wore them to shit, as you can see. These were badass motherfuckers.
I kind of give away what I wear for my usual shoes. Will give away where I live. Well, that I live in the country. I usually
Timbers?
wear Ariats.
Oh, I thought you had Tim's. Tim's for Tim?
Ariats. No, Ariats.
You should be wearing Tim's. They're stylish and functional.
Stylish and functional.
Yeah. Come on now. You couldn't see yourself in those bad boys?
I could.
Yeah.
I could see myself wearing them. But the only reason, the reason I don't typically wear them too much.
Because they're fucking expensive as shit.
That's not even a problem because my Ariats aren't exactly cheap, but they last forever. They do. I mean, I got like my riding boots. I wore for just like work boots after I finished riding. I haven't ridden in years. And those just wore out after like 8-10 years. So it's like, if you only have to buy a pair of boots every 8 to 10 years, you're doing pretty good. And the one problem with them ones is, if I walk in from outside here with those on, she would kill me with the amount of mud those would track in. I'd be dead.
I'm going to end this conversation in chat right now. If you go down there and it smells like fish and or tastes like chicken, that's a medical problem and you need to tell her to go to a doctor. That's
Bob.
a problem.
Bob.
That's a problem.
What you do is you take some of this Jaeger bomb, maybe vape that, as well as do about 15 Jaeger bombs, and you might not care.
I'm probably going to be on a list now, but they make this wonderful product.
Oh, God.
It exists. That's all I got to say. Just put it out there.
Oh, yeah, we watched Forrest Gump yesterday, and I had to stop it and pause it because they kept talking about shrimping, the shrimp, this type of shrimp, that type. And all I'm thinking, talking all these shrimp dishes, and I'm just sitting here, damn it, will you shut up? I want shrimp now. So I paused it. And I forgot that's where I paused it, and we stopped it, and then started it back up a little while later, and that's where it started again. So then I'll crave shrimp again. Yeah, I'm craving shrimp as well.
Shrimp. Want some shrimp? I bought me a new shrimping boat.
Oh, yeah, vinegar.
It makes me cry.
Okay, vinegar on French fries. Who does it? I'm guilty. I love vinegar on French fries.
I use Heine's hot sauce, which is a Midwest thing, which is that orange day glow fucking hot sauce that you find at like 7-Elevens that you pump on your chips, It's branded here as Heine's hot sauce, but that shit on French fries or on pizza or in tomato soup or on scrambled eggs or dip your grilled cheese in it or any other fucking thing that you could think of. So good. It's so good. It's like the best. Let me get rid of Vagisil.
You sure you don't need to order some? Oh, okay.
No.
I don't know why,
sure.
but yeah.
Here we go. Heine's motherfucking hot sauce. You can get it in little bottles too. But it's very vinegary.
Oh.
It's very vinegary. Like it's like vinegar and mustard and cayenne, basically, and pepper. Like black pepper. Not even black pepper. I think it's just cayenne. But it's fucking delicious on anything fried, anything grilled. Squirt on your burger, squirt on a piece of, like, when I eat pizza and I have this stuff, I put it in like a mustard bottle, like a squeezy mustard bottle, take a bite of pizza, and then take a squirt of fucking hot sauce and enjoy.
Wait a minute, you don't even bother putting it on a pizza, you just squirt it around?
No, you just squirt it right in the mouth with every bite. Yeah, absolutely. And I can name at least 5 to 10 people who fucking do the exact same thing as me. They're like, hey man, you got Heine's? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, here, let me see it.
Well, it's like lately, because of having to cut the carbs out, I can't make my usual wing sauce very often. If I do, I have to eat it in moderation. So lately, I've been using Frank's Red Hot, put on there, let it dry a little bit there while it's cooling a little, and then afterwards, a little bit of vinegar over top. There you go, low carb.
It's on eBay.
There's keto.
You can buy it on eBay.
Yep.
Chicago's Snack House. That's fucking wicked. Yeah, there's somebody who's just
Hey,
talking
and
about Frank's Red Hot.
that's the way I get it right there in a big bottle like
Way
that.
better than Frank's Red Hot, I'm telling you.
It is, but the problem is that's got carbs in it.
Yeah, I don't know the nutritional information of this shit. Look at this. In 1947, Heine's opened their first store on 91st and Mackinac on the south side of Chicago. That is literally 2 miles from my house.
Hey, that sounds good. Make your own ghost pepper hot sauce.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Dave.
mean, I grow my own jalapenos as often as I can. And the ones you grow at home are so much better.
Not anything at home. It's better.
I see infinite me's.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just weird.
I might buy a gallon of Heine's
There,
hot
now.
sauce for
See,
$40 on eBay.
that's the thing. You're catching something I'm catching here with the chat. We're mixing here, obviously mixing e-liquid, but a lot of people here have some form of mixing culinary style of some sort in here. Like everybody's talking about these different ways of mixing or what they use for sauces. That's just it. That's why I love this community, because it's not a boring one. You get so many flavors. Swaggy, how often do we see Swaggy posting something just unique we never see anywhere before in our chat, like food wise? Oh, you did too. That sandwich, that sub thing or whatever.
Oh, the Godfather.
The Godfather. That looked really good, by the way.
Yeah, Italian roast beef with fucking peppers, mild sauce, mozzarella, all on garlic bread. So good. I might get one of those this weekend.
Sounds good.
Seriously. If Prime Day doesn't kill me tomorrow.
Yeah. The Prime Day. The problem with Prime Day is I'm looking at these cards. I'm almost. I can't afford them right now, but I want to get them anyway. To get a card, I just want a card that I can actually screen share properly again. There's ways to turn it off. This one, there should be a setting. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. I've looked and looked and looked, and I know it's there. I just don't know what it's called. So, but here's the thing. It worked on
2060s are going for $300. 1660 Super is $269.
I actually saw a 2060 on there for $249. Actually, was the cheapest one I found, but that wasn't a very good brand.
Let's see, sort load high. Oh god, I'm gonna get all the fucking replacement fans. Because I sorted high. Let's go to like. Here we go. Here's where the cards start. Nah, the cheapest 2060 is $299. It looks like.
Maybe it's a 2050.
They don't make a 2050.
Might have been the 2050.
There is no 2050.
Yep.
It never existed.
Oh, it wasn't 2050. What is it? 20.
No, they didn't make a 2050.
2030. 2030. The
There's
2030.
no 2030. There's nothing
There
lower than a
isn't?
2060.
What is it?
Nope.
Thought there was.
Nope. I'll bet my guitar on it.
I believe
There
you.
was a 1650. There was a 950 maybe, a 1050 maybe. Those are old cards though. Don't get anything lower than a 2000 series. That's the way I'd look at it. What about the black? Those are sometimes cheaper. Nope, 309. We got to find one.
We could always use the receipts. Lady Liberty. What a nice way to describe toilet paper. Yeah, Amazon is dangerous.
Excuse me.
Is what you were probably thinking of, which I forgot even existed.
For myself.
That's a decent for what you need it for. Is that a 6 gig card? 8 gig. 329.
Yeah, but the new ones, you're right. I mean, you even seen some of them are still kind of up there. The last generation, still way up there in price on some of them.
Why is she working?
So we got the Jägermeister.
Somebody made a Jaeger vape?
Yeah, the Jaeger bomb.
Who made that?
It's got to be pretty. It's got Jaeger bomb.
Is it black licorice and energy drink?
Yes. Black
Oh,
licorice
hell yeah.
energy drink with a little bit of VSO sweet. Yep. Sweet's not necessary, but I figure this thing's gonna like. You gotta remember that when you have a Jaeger bomb, there's like so much sweet.
Flavor's energy drink.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly.
have the Green Goblin too. I have the Green
Yeah,
Goblin.
that's just. I never had Green Goblin, but Flavor's taste exactly like Green Monster without sweetener.
That's why I was thinking. Instantly went the energy drink Flavor. That's pretty much. Yep. Just gotta add a little bit of
It's
sweet
like
to it.
unsweetened fucking energy drink. It has the flavor, but it's not sweet inherently.
And then you add the black licorice to it. I mean, that's a Jaeger bomb.
What did you do? Like 1 in 4 or 1 in 3 or something?
1
I'm
and
just
3.
taking a guess. Oh, see, I fucking literally predicted your recipe. That's amazing. Oh, same page, motherfucker. There it is. Jaeger bomb, maybe.
Yep.
You haven't tried it yet?
No, I haven't mixed it up yet. I was actually thinking about it. I just gotta find the Flavor energy. Yeah, it's gotta be right here.
That might be the only thing I would ever. Well, I might try your black licorice milkshake too. Because didn't you make
That
like
actually, that black licorice milkshake's good. That is actually delicious.
you made like a sort of Wendy's, but not quite.
Exactly. It's like
I also don't have cactus milkshake or vanilla gelato, which I'm gonna order with my next order though. Because I actually do want to try Wendy's milkshake base. With the sweetener, as she states.
Yep.
With 2% or whatever.
Oh, 2% sweet. Oh.
I haven't had that in forever, so it's been at least 2 years since I've had commercial liquid.
It does. It will remind you of the actual BK.
Oh no, I lied.
Because you know how sweet those are.
Because I had some of this shit recently. Black Unicorn.
Energy drink right there.
And this shit is fucking like vaping sugar. And I have this Fall Delight. It's a
there we go.
tobacco custard. This was really good, actually.
I already know she's stealing the black licorice milkshake. She's wanted it since Fresh's version, which I got everything to make, and I never made Fresh's version of that ice cream. So she's like, I claim that.
Oh yeah, I meant to ask about
that's
that
a way.
too,
It's a ways away, Cherokee.
You were talking about an orange julep last show, I think, and I was like, okay, that could be good.
Mm-hmm.
I've had mint juleps in real life. In the past, we went to a bar one day when it was like Kentucky Derby Day, so they were doing like specials on mint juleps. You know, I was like, I've never had one before. Let's just drink a mint julep. That's all I fucking drank the whole time I was at the bar that day. It's like, damn, okay, these are kind of nice. I'll probably never have one again. I definitely won't have one again because I don't drink hard liquor anymore. But oh,
I gotta feel bad for Swaggy. This is such a strong, authentic flavor for him to actually not like it, but still test it. Swaggy, I gotta give you props. Addie Tooney. How's mom and how did the game go last night? Even though mom won, even though she wasn't there.
Who let the toonie out? It's a giant fucking watermelon crush. It's a 1 1/4 liters. Yeah, this probably way surpasses your carbs, just this bottle right here.
It does. I mean, I could do it, but then I just really couldn't have any carbs for the rest of the day, and I'd have to do it like middle meal, first or second meal. Okay, here we go. Got this.
To be fair, all I had today was coffee this morning, and then this. It's terrible.
Put in.
I have a
sweet
meal.
right now.
I brought a meal home. I'm waiting till after to eat it. I got fried chicken and mac and cheese.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yes.
We picked up boneless blade steaks today. They were on sale.
Waiting for the stupid bus because the bus was delayed at the train station, like 3 miles from me. Because I think they sit there and they wait for the last train, whatever train is coming from downtown. I think they sit there and wait until it comes, and then they fucking start boarding, and then they make their way back because that's the end of the line, the south end of my bus line. So I went into the fucking supermarket and they had a special on fucking chickens and fucking a little thing of mac and cheese with it, and I was like, well, shit.
Already the pre-cooked ones, so you just got heated up.
Yeah, it's like
nice.
Fried chicken, like that was like fried like probably like an hour ago.
Nice.
And the mac and cheese came in like a little, fucking styrofoam thing with a lid on it. super fucking thick ass mac and cheese. But it was like really cheap. It was like fucking $3 or $4. Oh yeah, there's my dinner.
Making Mallory's Jaeger bomb right now.
Ooh. I was just talking about that to Tim, I think.
What?
Using chicharrones for breading on stuff. Pork rinds for
Yep.
the weapons.
I've actually done it. I actually think I'm going to try trout out of the pond like that.
Yeah. Yeah, fish would be nice. And that's the cool thing about pork rinds is you can get regular plain pork rinds if you just want a plain batter, or you can buy like the salt and vinegar ones or the barbecue ones.
Those salt and vinegar ones from the tree are so good. We do that, and the salt and pepper ones actually are pretty good too.
Have not
Sorry if you
tried
guys heard
either,
that.
Breno, surprisingly. I've been on a new flavor ban. I can't buy new flavors. I can only re-up flavors that I ran out of because I didn't save my money. I've been saving my money. I've been really tight, actually, surprisingly. Even though I've been spending on, I bought this monitor and bought other shit. About to spend $80 on these fucking boots.
Oh, tamales. See, those have a lot of carbs in them, but it's worth it.
I live in a Mexican neighborhood. I do not have any shortage of tamales in my stomach. That's for sure. All you got to do is smell the air on a Sunday. Or just go to a local bar on like a Saturday night, because the guy will come into the bar. Sometimes 3 different guys from 3 different families will come in with their cooler. Tamales, tamales. And everybody at the bar is fucking drunk. So they're like, fuck yeah, give me 2 dozen, bro. And they have like a little bit of a markup, those guys, because they know they can fucking, they can
make
touch
it.
a price, you know? Yep. And, you know, people don't mind spending that because fucking tamale delivery at a bar when you didn't know you wanted tamales even.
That is a great idea.
Yeah, there's the last time we played it was like South Side. I'm Southeast Side, but this is like near South Side. There was 3 different guys who came into that bar we played at, the Gallery Cabaret. 3 different dudes, totally independent of each other, to sell tamales.
Okay,
and
we can
I'm
take
pretty
them
sure
maybe.
I think I got 1 tamale from 2 different guys because I had 2 and they were completely different times. Somebody was like, hey man, you want a tamale? I just bought some tamales. I'm like, was it a guy with like a baseball hat? No, he had a cowboy hat on. I was like, another guy?
We're changing the name.
Of what?
Taking off the maybe. It's not
Oh,
a
it's a
maybe.
Jaeger bomb?
That is a Jaeger bomb. It is like
Yeah.
a Jaeger bomb. It really is.
Well, that's cool for people who fucking are into that.
That is actually really, really good.
And the cool thing about it is, it took no boozy flavors to make that.
No? That's because Zambuca or whatever.
Yeah. It's anise, basically, yep.
Yep.
I used to drink the shit out of because we used to have 2 different guys who were like, are like roadies, you know, for my old band Early April, and that was their drink of choice. Fucking Jaeger bombs. So they would come in with like a big brown grocery bag, 1 full of fucking monsters, and then the fucking bottles of Jaeger. Bottles.
Cherokee wants to know how much they are. Apparently he's planning on making a trip over or something. I don't know.
It's probably around there. That sounds about right what they are here. The guys at the bar probably charge a little bit more. It's probably like $8 a dozen, maybe 10. But I feel like La Chiquita is where I usually get them from. They're not. That's actually not in Chicago. That's in East Chicago, Indiana. La Chiquita. ¿Dónde está? There we go. La Chiquita, East Chicago, 4311 Indianapolis Boulevard in East Chicago. They got a menu? No. Nice
This
atmosphere.
is sad.
Of course
Black
not.
Licorice didn't think it would be a case, but I think these could both be ADVs for me. That's scary. And not everyday ADVs, but an occasional, all day. I could carry this with me and be good with it.
Menu.
That's
Cabrones. The fuck is your menu, bro?
This does make me want to have a drink, though. That's probably not the greatest idea. But
Tamales. Just
much
only
less carbs in
review-
this.
Come on. We go there on Sundays after church to pick up their chicken and pork tamales. $8 a dozen. There you go. That was 5 years ago. It probably went up.
Like I said, the price went up, but I went and got those Korean egg rolls, and they were there. It's like, oh my god, yes. Those big ones about the size of they're huge. They're huge. They're so good.
I don't like regular egg rolls, but I do like Korean egg rolls. Like regular Chinese restaurant, like I'll eat them, but I don't really like them.
Yeah, the
Just tastes like sour cabbage to me, and I don't really like cabbage either. So, but I like kimchi.
well, it is. It's kind of like you said. It's probably a type of like quick kimchi, like a quick thing. It's not like real strong. Yeah, like a vinegar bath on it. But whatever it is, it changes that cabbage, makes it so nice and so good. And they're addicting. They're addicting. They really are. I used to eat them like that was my. I never got lunch half the time. I'd actually just stop and get like a bunch of them and eat them like because I always worked 18-hour shifts, 20-hour shifts. So I'd stop in, buy 12, get one free, and that was my meal for the night.
Baker's dozen deal, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, what is
which I got again this time when I came back from New York. I got the same thing. I got about Baker dozen.
Acid. Not acidic, but acetic acid, I think is what vinegar is. Vinegar is just like an acid mixed with water. That's all it is.
Yep.
It's good. It just brings something out. I'm sure there's some kind of like technical explanation for what vinegar does to things.
It breaks it down.
Why salt and vinegar? Yeah, acetic acid. Yeah.
Acetic acid.
Thank you, Swag.
I had a feeling Swaggy is going to answer you. He knows those chemical breakdowns pretty good.
There's something that makes that and salt work so goddamn well, and that's why like salt and vinegar is so good. That's why pickles are so fucking good, because that's just salt and vinegar basically. I mean, you could add anything else you want to a pickle, garlic, red peppers and shit, but pickling is just vinegar and salt, I meant to make pickles again this year, did not. It's like an ongoing bucket list thing of mine, is to make my own pickles. It's not like it's complicated. You just buy the little cucumbers.
Yo, read the chat.
Slice them, throw them in a goddamn jar.
Wants to know what you're vaping on.
Oh, I'm vaping on right now the Jaeger bomb.
He had to look. Just tell him what you're vaping. Did he?
Yeah.
Why would she lie to you, Tim?
I don't know. Did he?
I saw it earlier and I forgot about it though because I'm a little stoned.
Yeah. It's right there. I just put it in chat. The Jaeger bomb. That actually, it's simple, but it's good. It's really good.
While we're at it.
Yeah, but that fermentation actually breaks it down so it goes better. It's like if you have problems with pork, but you like pork, one of the easiest ways, add a little bit of vinegar when you cook it. That'll help it break it down and you don't get nearly as much gas or indigestion. It doesn't work 100%, but it helps.
Yeah, no
especially
problem.
If you marinate it.
I'm so glad because pulled pork is like one of my favorite things on the planet. Fucking eat like 10 pulled pork sandwiches. No problem.
On live chat.
Andy, VSO Brandy.
Yeah, I'm looking for the question. Oh, there it is.
What is this question?
Sweet. So I'm looking for. Saying VSO Brandy, and I was looking for the question to go with the answer for the VSO Brandy.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I know. I'm telling you, actually, Swaggy, yeah, it's really kind of hard not to want to go visit Swaggy with some of the foods he cooks. To me, that's like, ooh, I love those interestingly not your common things. Oh, and the Jaeger bomb? Yeah. If you wanted, you could probably use something like that if you wanted the actual alcohol, or you could actually use, if you want the alcoholic like bite, vodka, the VTA vodka would do that. Would give you that bite because that's pretty much all that does, and it wouldn't give you the wouldn't throw the flavors off.
You said it needs booze. Like the Jaeger bomb recipe?
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to booze it, I'd add probably which vodka is it? It's just VTA vodka, isn't it?
It's Russian vodka, I think it's
Russian
called.
vodka.
No?
Russian.
There's
vodka.
isn't that like a light? No, that's rum. I don't fucking know because that's Larry.
No, I talked to Larry about it because he said it's more like just it gives you that bite like alcohol, but not, not much flavor. Which would be perfect in that recipe because that flavor is pretty on.
In his stout recipe that I want to make.
Yep.
I think to booze it up, make it more like a stout.
Yeah,
because
that's all it is. It's just for the booze. Yeah, it's Russian vodka.
It's like 9% ABV. At least usually a good one at least. Yeah, I don't want any booze. If it already tastes close enough to a fucking
Yep. But if you wanted to have a bite to it, just add a little of that. That should do it fine without screwing up your flavors. The brandy is not a bad idea either, but that might change your flavor profile a little bit.
everybody.
I know, and then Sam was doing it today at work. He had like this. He showed this video of like
Sam's
all these butts.
Too?
Now he was smoking butts all day and touching them. Telling you.
Is that his job?
Yeah, it was at work.
You got paid to smoke butts all day? Damn.
He got paid to touch smoking hot butts all day.
It's not too bad.
I'm telling you.
That's all right.
That's the job right there.
I spent 6 hours in Chinese boxes. Oh, did pretty much.
Yeah, that blackberry wine thingamajigger.
Wine-a-majigger.
Yeah, Bob, if you, I don't remember what it was called. I believe that blackberry wine is the one I just picked up. One of the flavors for the main flavor there. That's what is it called?
Boone's Farm.
I got me. I'll look it up quick. It'd be under blackberry.
Y'all
just
want to go
came
down
in.
to the Ale store and get some Boone's Farm? Get fucked up tonight?
Kinda. Blackberry mojito.
If I
Flavor
smelled
West.
that shit, I would
That just came in today. Blackberry mojito. Or yesterday.
There's like a couple boozes that if I were to smell them today, and I used to drink the shit out of them, but if I were to smell them today, I'd probably immediately fucking be like,
See, we had burgers and stuff out for 4th of July, so I actually smoked the pork butt on the 5th. A different one. Okay. Well, when it comes to Addy Tooney, you never know. He's got so many. He's got some good flavors, mixes.
I remember
We'll
I
have to
made
do
a
it.
wine vape a while ago, like when I first started mixing, and I was like, "Oh, this tastes like vaping wine."
That's it right there,
It's
Addy.
what
Yes.
you want, but sangria. Well, that's different than wine. That's just delicious. I remember that recipe.
I remember this recipe.
Yeah, it's like last summer. Yep, literally last summer. A year ago, fucking 2 days ago.
I believe.
Yeah, I remember wanting to make that, but I am missing all of those fun Flavora boozes.
I'm missing the morning mimosa. Damn it.
I have brew bubble wine, but not the other three. I don't have Moscato. I don't have Sangria. I don't have morning mimosa either.
I don't have any of those either. I'm missing the same ones you are.
I have.
But you know
I
what?
have all of the top, the 5 flavors on the top of that recipe. I have.
But you see, I have this Bull City tab open. And
Don't make fun of my tabs, Bob. I think it's all 3D content. I promise you. This is zone graphics shit. See, it's all standing. It's all poses for 3D characters, mocaps and stuff. Because I'm lazy and I don't want to pose my characters myself.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm it's a good time to
220.
grab these.
220 Celsius. It's vaping time.
Brute bubble wine right there. It is.
I need to
Don't
update
have
my,
that, but that will have it soon.
My away picture.
You're away.
My picture that I use there for my away picture, that's kind of old. It's like 2 or 3 years old. Although my beard looks really nice in that picture, I'm not gonna lie. It really needs to be trimmed. I have all the time in the world to do it because I'm off for like quite a few days. But yeah, like from here down needs to go. All these little scraggly ends at the bottom here. So about that much. Probably get chopped off tomorrow. If I want it to be down to my freaking balls eventually, I gotta keep upkeep on the trimming. So I get rid of them split ends. It's getting grayer and grayer on the sides, so I'm gonna have that fucking like panda bear fucking like salt and pepper look going on. I just want it to be all fucking gray.
Just to give you guys a heads up, that mimosa flavor is not on BCF.
No.
Damn it.
That's a shame.
I know. All the others are.
I can't order
At least I can't find. I can't find it. I don't think so. I don't think it exists on there. Wonder where I can get that. Pick that up.
Doesn't.
No, I tried looking it up to see if they changed it for another mimosa flavor. They didn't have that. I even tried to look up morning. There's nothing morning on there either. So it's like, okay. Unless they completely change the flavor name. Which Bull City does do once in a while. Yep.
They don't have it at DIY Vapor Supply.
They don't.
Nope.
Swag. Addy.
Bickford Mimosa. That's the only one that comes up.
No, I'll pass.
Does Flavor Jungle have flavor? I think they do. I don't know if they have a lot of them though. I don't know where the fuck you get that flavor. You might have to order it directly from Bryson and them.
Might have to talk to them. Yep.
No, I mean, you just go on their website and place an order. I think you can order direct from Flavora, can't you?
You can. Yep.
Tim. Apathy.
Oh, it's Pink Bubbly. Okay. See? It is a different name.
What? They call it something different now?
Yeah, it's called Pink Bubbly.
From Flavora? Why is it Pink Bubbly? A mimosa is orange juice and champagne. It should be orange bubbly. That makes no fucking sense.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
It can't be Pink Bubbly. Because that'd be Flavor West.
Really? Yeah, it sure is. Okay. Yeah.
They have a pink fruit.
No,
pink
it's
fruit.
not. Yeah, it's not. That's wrong.
Although I don't have a problem getting that too, because that sounds interesting. I like trying some of these ones that supposedly are bubbly. Let's see if it's actually bubbly. It's cheap. I'm gonna try it. I like trying these ones. They're just making us all prisoners. Oh no.
Pink champagne on ice. What are we talking about? A mimosa is orange juice and champagne. Crazy fuckers. Just like a bromosa is a fucking beer with orange juice. Preferably Blue Moon. 50-50. Half Blue Moon, half orange juice. It's delightful.
Oh, okay. Flavor West champagne. Okay. Okay, yeah, I was trying to look that up. Thank you, Apathy. This is one of the ones I wanted anyway, so it's in my cart now anyway. But I was looking for Flavor West champagne. It's not. Okay, Pink Bubbly. So that's why I couldn't find that before. Someone had a recipe with that in it.
Flavora.com. Morning mimosa flavoring 15 mils, $8.59. There you go. Flavora.com.
There you go. Okay.
You just buy it from them. I wouldn't lie to anybody. There you go. Look it. Buy it. Add to cart. Sold.
It's all right, Apathy. Thank you. I actually needed that flavor as well. That is one I was looking for a while back.
Let's add another one. Let's add like 15 of them. There it is. Yeah, apparently you can just order direct. At least here. Somebody said maybe you can't order from their state. They're in Washington. That may be a problem. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like I can do it. Oh, I don't want to dox myself. I already did.
Well, we got
Come and fucking stalk me. I don't care.
we got a trucker recipe here. What's this?
Excuse me,
recipes by
everybody.
Dave
I'm so sorry for the headphone users. I should be muted when I'm dying on fucking vape hits.
That's right.
If they're only selling wholesale, how come they're letting me make a cart? Hold on. There's conflicting information. I just don't want to share my fucking personal information.
Yeah, pink bubbly is Flavor West pink champagne. I just added it. There you go.
Ship to same address.
Which ironically,
Yep. No shipping method is available for your current order and shipping address. Please contact us for more information. All right. That has been cleared up for me. Thank you. Well, what the fuck? Yes,
Richard of Instagram. Yep.
Fucking messages like way behind. All of the messages that are coming in on my chat are timestamped from 2 minutes ago. Let me refresh this. No. Live chat. Still says 9:21. Anyways. All right, cool. Well, thank you for clearing that up, Kriplop. Appreciate that. That's bullshit.
And by the way, who was it that brought up Addie's mix in the first place? Because that is a unique recipe too.
The sangria one? It was probably Bob.
Yeah, I think
he's always dropping fucking dope recipes by other people and himself.
Yeah, well, blackberry apricot sangria, that would definitely fall under today's theme. 100%.
Yeah, that's something I would fucking drink like right now.
Agreed. I would drink it. I'd vape it. That's why I'm really sad about the other. I'll figure it out. One way or another, I get a hold of that morning.
Timestamps in chat are just fucking weird then. Because he just said, I did. As in, he's the one who fucking mentioned the recipe. All right, it says he dropped that at 9:22. But my clocks on everything in my house say 9:24.
That's a good question.
What does your Windows clock say on your desktop?
10:23.
10:23. Okay, I'm in the future then. Okay, I'm in the past, but I'm in the future. Gotcha. And then chat is 2 minutes in the past. Interesting.
Yeah, did you see the dental payments recipe by Bob?
Ooh, maybe.
Yeah, I'll throw it.
I'm on ELR
again.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, he has it on ELR too, I believe. Maybe.
Was that's not the one you showed earlier, was it?
I showed it, I think, before you got in here.
Yes, this one. Yes. That is one flavor that I will fucking order probably just to try that recipe is that pretzel dough. It's another fucking Wonder Flavors flavoring I had no fucking idea existed.
I know. I threw it right in my cart the second I saw it. It's like, that's the only thing I'm missing here.
I had no idea that existed. And then if you guys are saying, because while I was getting my shit ready, I was listening, and he said that it tastes like that pretzel in the picture.
Yep.
Dude, I could fucking vape a goddamn mall pretzel all the time. I might actually fucking find a use for fucking Swag's garlic.
Well, he sent me that recipe earlier, and then he said he tasted it, and it tasted like the pretzel in the picture. It's like, oh,
Dude,
okay.
Pretzel? I'll vape a garlic pretzel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Paul.
Well, I don't know about Paul. I'm not sure about eating the computer video cards, but yeah, that was definitely part of the theme. And eggs and Hawaiian pizza. Now yeah, I'll tell you what. I can't wait until next week's episode of Noted, because I think I'm going to be playing a little bit more of some eggy custards along with the vanilla custards. Let's go see what happens here.
Like your eggs in your custard, eh? Just a little bit of egg. That's right.
Not all my recipes have made it onto the ELR or all the flavors because I didn't want to overload everybody with a bunch of like custard recipes all at once. It's like, yeah, I'll save a couple of these for later because I've been playing a lot more with these custards behind the scenes because it's just a lot of fun. Trying different combinations. That's why I was talking about it last month. The different combinations to create the layers. Oh, Swaggy's cream cheese with the pretzel. That's not a bad idea. Although I kind of like the garlic idea. Might be able to do garlic and onion too. That actually wouldn't go bad together, Adam.
I was thinking about the regular cheese, like the cheese stuffed pretzels, but the cream cheese would be really good too.
Cream cheese? He's also got cheese. That would be that cheese would be good on a pretzel. It's not a bad idea. Everything pretzel. I know. Now I want, everything pretzel. Well, let's see. Got sesame seed. Swaggy, is there anything we couldn't make with a pretzel with your stuff? I mean, what are we missing for a pretzel? I have a feeling with that pretzel, if that pretzel dough is as good as it sounds. So you also use some VSO fresh bread with it. That makes sense to complete it out. So everybody, yeah, here we go. I'll throw this in chat again. One more time. Might want to keep an eye on that one and think about that a little bit. Because if you want a pretzel, I mean, I think I like the way he did that. The fresh bread with the pretzel dough. And then you can add, he's got the cream cheese in there. Cinnamon instead of cinnamon. You could always go with a savory pretzel too. He's got the raisin in there.
Ooh, sorry about that.
From under cheese. Kerplop.
Nasty.
Not wrong cheese. Wrong cheese. But yeah, I think I have a feeling that fresh bread helps a lot with that too. The pretzel dough with the fresh bread.
Yeah, I'm fucking gonna order that pretzel dough. I will make that recipe. I will try that shit.
That's the only thing I was missing on it. I actually saved that one for that reason. I saved it in my to make. Dough. And I also saved Rockies. And I got the stuff in cart to make it because that latte de menta, that looks really good too. Ooh. Yeah, you guys have got me on these. I love it. I love it when everybody shares their recipes and then I look at them and I'm like, oh, I gotta make it.
West candy cane. I almost ordered Flavor West candy cane a long time ago.
I did order that. What I don't have is the ice and the sweet coconut. So I've got them in my cart now.
Rocky Tooney earlier said that he doesn't really do cooling that much, but he's like a little bit can be nice once in a while. So I think you could probably replace that and use your cooling of choice.
I could, but it reminds me that I don't have that one, and I am trying to collect all the cooling ones to compare them.
I think you need to.
Probably not, but
there's a winning combo out there already.
Yeah, I like that combo. I do. But that sweet coconut, I kind of got to get that one. So
this shit right here was the coldest liquid I have ever vaped in my entire fucking life. Winter Delight. It is just menthol, cooling, and sweetener. Nothing else.
Oh, banana.
It's so fucking cold though. That shit I put in a pod and it was fucking so cold but so refreshing. Like just it would make your whole like head cold. Like they must have used like Polar Blast and WS-23 and whatever Flavor West, TPA Menthol, whoever's they got the 5-gallon drum of that week, you know. And
was it like a Mentos vape almost?
No,
like
because Mentos is mint. There's no mint in it.
No mint at all?
No, it's just menthol. Menthol's not mint. Menthol's like eucalyptus almost, like a Halls. Like it's not mint. Like it's not peppermint or spearmint or anything like that. It's just like cold.
Just cold. No actual distinct
It
flavor.
tasted like vaping a Halls. It was like vaping a Halls, basically. But not a cherry Halls, not a lemon Halls, just the one in
Plain
the blue
Halls.
foil package. Yes. It's like eucalyptus, like just coldness. And I don't know why. That was one of the fucking first vapes that I had that actually was like, I was like, when I first started vaping, and I used to vape it in 24, shit like that, where I was like, wow, I don't ever need a cigarette again. I could just vape this and be happy for the rest of my life. It's before I found mixing and, I can make a fucking strawberry banana cake. Shit. But back then, like I was like, this is so satisfying. I don't ever need, and I didn't vape menthols or smoke menthols. But for some reason, the throat hit, just everything fucking made a very satisfying vape. It's weird.
Eucalyptus mint and Rika bubble peach tea. Interesting.
That sounds good.
The bananas for paintballs, lady.
Then you're getting into your mints. Yeah, that shit. I mean, I like mints too, but that juice, this winter delight, like there's not a drop of peppermint or spearmint or anything. It's just cold.
It's just a cooling agent.
If you could vape a Halls, literally, like take Halls and dissolve them in water and then vape that. That's exactly. It's so weird that I like that, but it's fucking so nice. Only in a pod though, not fucking direct lung, even at 3. Because I think this was
apathy for me. It's more like a winter thing for me.
But I made
2
it 18.
milligram.
Yeah, but I made it 18 and put it in the pod. It's so good.
It's a winter thing for me. It helps my cold weather induced asthma.
What's that? You vape cold stuff?
Yep.
Me too.
You vape the cool. Yeah, it helps.
I like cold in the
clears you
winter.
right up.
It's weird. Because everyone's like, no, you vape cold in the summer. It's like, I mean, that's cool, but I like cold in the winter. It opens up the passages.
It does. It opens you right up. Like if you have a feeling it closed in. I didn't even realize what was going on. I always had problems in the winter, and then my nose start running, and I feel congested.
18 milligram, and you do one of these with some menthol.
And I've got a inhaler thing, but you got to take it like 5-10 minutes before you go outside. Well, if you forget and go outside, then you're like, it's too late. But if you have a cold vape, clears you right up instantly, opens you right up.
There's cooling in this one.
At least for me.
Milligram. Woo!
Oh, here we go. We got some here from Swaggy. Want to try it? 5% fresh bread, 3% malt, 1% graham cracker. And your choice is savory with a slight garlic.
I lost the chat.
That's okay. I'm screenshotting it so I have that.
Pop up chat. I closed like 80 tabs, and that was one of them. Ooh, now I got that nicotine tickle. Ooh. I remember the first time I fucking French inhaled 36 milligram. Because I tried 36 milligram for a minute. I think we talked about this a week or two ago.
Yeah, don't screw that up, anybody.
24.
If anybody mixes that, what Swaggy put in chat, don't accidentally put in 15% garlic or you're going to have a bad day.
Why does the chat keep closing?
And 15% garlic or you're going to... Oh, there. I heard me.
Yeah. There it goes. For some reason, this tab just doesn't want to stay here. There we go. I smelled what you stepped in.
I mean, there's a challenge for you.
Cat litter and laundry detergent. Well, the laundry detergent fell and then the caps cracked. So literally 3 fucking half bottles of laundry detergent were all over the fucking hallway to the back doors to the store. So we had just gotten a bunch of kitty litter in. So I was like, Sakura, I'm store using like 4 bags of kitty litter. She's like, all right, wait. These ones are already ripped. And I was like, all right, cool. Fucking just dumped them. Because, that shit's way easier to scoop up.
Oh, it's way easier, especially when you get that slippery, soapy. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. Somebody had to scoop it up because I'm not there for a couple days. And I had to get off the clock and go. And I'm not working off the clock.
And that's definitely a slip and slide situation. Someone's going to get hurt.
Yep, someone will have to figure it out in the morning. Because I'm not there for like 4 or 5 days. Because they're screwing us on hours right now. For at least the next couple weeks. So I have to really be like a fucking cheapskate. I'm scared of Prime Day.
Apathy's looking to sell his truck for about $5,000 so he can get some orders in. If anybody's looking for a truck.
Nah, you're kind of far though, I think.
Yeah.
I need something local. And probably something like $3,000 or under. I really just want like a fucking little 4-door, like a 10 or 15-year-old 4-door or something. My friend's throwing deals at me all the time. I just need to get my driver's license back before I actually buy a car. And then me and Louie were looking at something. I can't remember what it was. It was like a little 2-door or something or other, and it was like $16,000 new. It's a gas car. It's a 4-cylinder, whatever it was. I can't remember what the fuck it was in my history, but I was like, shit. And then like that was with no down payment. It was like a $250 car note or something.
Is it a Nissan or Mazda?
I don't remember. It might have been a Nissan. I can't remember. I'm going to my history now. I literally
both of them have a really
little budget
decent
car,
low end budget car. Yeah.
Yep. Because we were looking at the old smart car, and I was like, do they still make something like that?
Yeah, those aren't that good on gas.
It led us to this. Well, they don't make those anymore either. They haven't made them in like 3 years apparently, which I didn't even know. I used to see those all the time. There used to be 2 of them that were in my neighborhood.
I saw one that they had for sale up here. I was tempted to get. It was burnt orange on the outside with all. It was all like orange and I don't know. It was orange and black on the inside. I mean, honestly, that was a sharp looking car for what it was. And I thought about it really hard because I just like the colors.
It was the Chevy Spark.
Oh, the Spark. Yep.
Yes.
That's their answer.
That's their little guy. Yeah. It's adorable though. Here you go.
It was
Spark
around the outside.
Spark.
It's not bad.
Yep.
Starts at 13.6.
Do you remember when those came out?
No.
Transformers movie. There was the twins.
Oh, was that the fucking? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because like even this one with the little light option package, this is $15,000. And I did the math for a $16,000 package, and it was like less than $300 a month without a down payment.
Yeah, if any was interested
probably
in knowing
put
that,
like $5,000 down on a car like this.
You got that Transformers movie. That particular one was definitely a Chevy commercial, a long Chevy commercial. Everything was Chevy or GMC. They had a couple others they had to have because of the specifics of the Transformers, but
what year
was
the first year those were made? When was that? Chevy Spark. I'm gonna look it up on Wikipedia because I'll look for like an older one, like a used one. Not a fucking Wikipedia page. There it is.
I have an '05 Dakota with a 6-speed transmission.
Initially developed by Daewoo as the Daewoo Matiz in 1998. In the 2002, General Motors purchased Daewoo, which had the vehicle being marketed with several GM marquees and nameplates. Third generation was predominantly marketed under its Chevrolet brand as the Chevrolet Spark. And in Australia and New Zealand as the Holden Spark Barina.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
No, the Holden stuff is what you get over in like Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah, I've never heard of Holden, but I don't really know anything about cars from other countries.
It's just that's their version of Ford.
Right,
it's a Ford car.
Fords.
Because they reassemble them. They assemble them in Australia, and then they call them Holden. Because he actually got a Holden, but he can't get an actual Ford, so he actually got a Holden.
It's under Pontiac in Mexico. It's called the G2. It's the same car though. It actually has like a different name in every fucking country. It's the Baojun
cab as well, Bob.
It's the Baojun Lei Chi in China, or the Chevy Lei Chi. My Chinese pronunciation working there. I've been doing Chinese on Duolingo. I feel like I can speak like a 2-year-old Chinese baby now.
So now that my cart has gotten exponentially more expensive, thanks to the show, thank you guys. Because it's all Flavora flavors mostly, so it went way up.
I have a list, but it's a wish list.
Yeah.
Like that pretzel is high up on the list though, because that's weird and sounds really good.
That pretzel was the first thing I threw in, and then the ones from Rockies. And then I threw in all but the one that you can't get.
Maybe.
From...
I don't think that was a sneeze.
somewhere I could cough. But yeah, thank you guys. I'm actually going to call this now. You guys are going to listen to some Adam on the way out. Adam, do you have a preference to what you... Well, you don't really... You listen to yourself a lot anyway.
Oh. I never listen to those covers ever.
Really?
I listen to my band, but I don't listen to those covers. No, never.
Not even on Wednesday nights? Just thinking
sometimes on the way out, but I only really listen so I know when it's okay to talk.
True.
And TJ usually gets clear anyway when we're done. So no, I don't really have a. I mean, I have like ones that I'm like that I am proud of. You played the one earlier.
Yep.
That was a Gizzard Stew song.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just
probably next Wednesday, Bob. I'm probably gonna open the voting next Wednesday because I'm hoping to finish the new song today or this week.
One of the last songs we played, we're gonna listen to some Abracadabra on the way out because that's actually one of the last songs that we played in the car. And she actually restarted it because we talked during it, so she had to start at the beginning again when it was almost at the end. So she likes that one.
That's all my Fender Strat on that song. The
Love you guys.
Will you see me playing once in a while?
And definitely, reach out to those you haven't heard from. It really makes a difference. Who was it? Someone was reaching out to. I think was it Dave? He hasn't seen Bigfoot in a while. He's a little worried about him. Any pictures of Bigfoot in a while. A little worried about him. So you make sure you reach out to those you haven't heard from or haven't seen. Go out and look for Bigfoot if you're in Canada. Apparently, why not? Practice
your O's. Get a mouth to lung and practice them. It's easier.
It is way easier. I find something else even easier for me. It's just weird, but true. And here, I'll put the calendar in there. I know Wayne's aren't on here yet. But I was also waiting for confirmation from Wayne last night of when the shows were going to be on because I knew he was on vacation. Just so you guys know, the Wednesday and the Friday show for Wayne are going to be back on normal. He's going to be starting the Monday show back up, but I don't know if it's going to be next week or the week after. But so there's the calendar for that. And I thank you very much, Adam, for being on here and apparently doing some vape tricks for us. Yeah, doing some vape tricks for us. This Saturday will be beverages again. It'll be a beverage episode because that came in second on Frank's show on Sunday. So I was going to do melons, but that took first, and I don't feel like doing a melon. So let him have the melons, and we'll do the beverages.
There's not much to grab.
But that way we can get both of the top ones on there, and as long as it's not something that Frank really wants to do on his Sundays, we might actually continue trying to do that. So we can kind of split them up and do both. That way if Frank wants to play along too, he can. Always like when I see a Frank recipe come up. That said, get some of those links ready there, Adam?
No, just one. Go click that.
Yep.
Put it in your ear holes. It's good shit.
Yeah. Go listen to Adam's band. Definitely give him a listen. It helps him out a little bit as well. Gets him out there. Let your friends know about Adam's band.
If you have a Spotify, just follow us. It literally helps us a ton because the more people that follow us, it's all algorithmic, just like YouTube. So if they see that you're listening to Green Day and you're also listening to Eddie and the Arsons, we may get put onto the same playlist as fucking Green Day, bigger bands and shit. And that's cool because it gets our reach out.
Yep.
And I like that.
That is pretty awesome. And thank you guys. I will see you guys again. Maybe some of you will see tomorrow for Benny Vape's channel for the UKE Liquid Mixing Show. And then tomorrow night, I'll let Adam tell you where, but most likely I'll be there hanging out with Adam and a few of our other friends.
Golf T Vapes, 10 Eastern on Golf T Vapes. It's the Foggy Fairway. We used to be called the Cloudy Bunker, and now we're the Foggy Fairway.
Name change as of last week.
Currently working at, yeah, apparently it's like we change it every season, which is every year.
Yep.
So it's like a season, like, you know, of TV, which I like. Keeps things fresh and fun, even though we're just doing the same old shit.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Mixing and talking shit.
Mixing, talking stuff. And again, as always, DMs around people that you know that mix like you, or that you just have questions about different flavors or want to share. We love doing this. And hashtag AAFL if you want it shared on the screen. It doesn't have to necessarily be in the profile. I'll still get shared. I like seeing unique things, actually. This, if you want to do a unique one at any point in time, like if someone comes up with a different pretzel recipe, or he comes up with a new one, please share it. Because now I'm really curious, especially if Adam actually goes after this and actually gets this savory one. But you have a good night, and yeah, we're going to listen to Abracadabra on the way out.
Abracadabra, B.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
I heat up, I can't cool down. You got me spinning around and round, round and round, and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Every time you call my name, I heat up like a burning flame, full of desire. Kiss me, baby, let the flames get higher. Abracadabra, I wanna reach out and grab ya. Abracadabra, abracadabra. You make me hot, you make me sigh. You make me laugh, you make me cry. Keep me burning for your love with the touch of a velvet glove. Abracadabra, I wanna reach out and grab ya. Abracadabra, abracadabra, abracadabra. I wanna reach out and grab ya. Abracadabra, abracadabra.